Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to present one of my ongoing studies today. Um, so the title of my talk is Knowledge Creation or Diversion, examining the effects of international collaboration on the quality of public administration research. So this study is a collaborative work with Professor Yi Jia-jing and Jingyuan Xu. So basically, in my opinion, this study is a little bit conventional. The reason is that other two authors uh, they are experts in the field of public administration. So basically, they emphasize more on the theoretical part. But for the empirical part or for the quantitative analysis part, so actually they probably it is the convention in the field of public administration. So which means that we don't need very fancy methods or data, uh, sort of this. So basically, in my opinion, it is a little bit conventional. Yeah, but I think the insights and the findings are interesting, can provide very valuable implication for a better, deeper understanding of the effect of international collaboration. Okay, let me begin with some takeaways. This empirical study employs a self-made database that include more than 30,000 research articles published between 2000 and 2022 in SSCI indexed public administration journals. And among those research articles, there are nearly 900 articles authored by scholars based in the Chinese mainland. Our regression results suggest that international collaboration only plays a minor role in improving research quality. So actually, this finding is a little bit counterintuitive. However, collaborators' prior research quality counts in most of the 12 quality dimensions, showing a stronger but more complex mechanism of the diversion effect. So this study, I think, provide valuable implications for understanding and enhancing academic collaboration in the global public administration community, and also the conceptual framework we construct for evaluating uh, articles can also provide a valuable evaluation framework for the quality of international publications from Chinese mainland. Okay, so in today's world, collaboration has emerged as the dominant mode of knowledge creation, and science has become increasingly collaborative compared to the past. For example, around a century ago, Einstein conducted groundbreaking research while working as an examiner at the Bern Patent Office. But scientific research has always been, to some extent, a collective effort rather than a purely individual pursuit. And we also see a lot of empirical evidence suggest the increasing collaboration in science and academia. And the collaboration imperative is also embraced in the field of public administration. International research collaboration has grown ever faster as a result of globalization in both academia and practical fields. We can find like a lot of like evidence for my statement. For example, some literature they find that collaboration is an important basis for knowledge production and public sector innovation. And several systematic review they just identified like several positive impacts of international collaboration on research quality, accessibility to data, and also the international knowledge diffusion. Second, I want to like talk about internationalization and the rise of global south in the field of public administration. So public administration research demonstrates a similar trend toward more collaboration. And we find that between 2000 and 2022, the average number of authors of research articles published in the 48 SSCI indexed public administration journals has steadily increased from 1.5 to 2.5. And we also see some other statistics like the PA research articles with cross-country or region co-authorship have increased from like 3% to nearly 30%. And we also find international research collaboration has been widely like considered beneficial to scholars in the global south. And we find some evidence. For example, the database has like the 900 PA research articles published by scholars from the Chinese mainland, among which like nearly 60% are results of the cross-country region co-authorship. But the global average actually is just like 18%. So this statistic actually suggests that the international collaboration in the field of public administration for Chinese scholars actually is highly beyond the global average. Okay, we acknowledge that international collaboration works in several ways to enhance and improve the global public administration community. But we find that there is a surprising lack of literature that empirically investigate the quality effects and mechanisms of international collaboration. So in this study, we ask the question, if international collaboration increases the quality of academic outputs. In this study, we argue that there might be two important mechanisms for international collaboration to improve research quality. The first one is knowledge creation effect. Another is knowledge diversion effect. So what is knowledge creation effect? It indicates the international collaborative process may create several mechanisms of knowledge exchange, integration, and innovation for high-quality research outputs. Another is knowledge diversion effect. So this effect indicates engaging the most resourceful and productive scholars in collaboration who may transfer their high-quality knowledge capital into the research outputs. In other words, the international collaboration actually is a result of like self-selection, which means that we assume that capable researchers may tend to participate in international collaboration than researchers with low productivity or low scientific impact. So compared to the knowledge creation effect, the knowledge diversion effect focuses more on researchers within the co-authorship networks who are very resourceful or productive. I mean, the productive scholars with high quality prior research records. So actually, these two mechanisms may compete in explaining the quality of outputs, and there also exists an effect of the alliance of giants. So which means that international collaboration among stronger scholars can produce a higher knowledge creation effect than otherwise. So those are the three key mechanisms we propose for explaining the effect of international collaboration on knowledge creation in public administration. To examine those three mechanisms, we focus on PA journal articles authored by researchers from the Chinese mainland during 2000 to 2022. And I will introduce a conceptual framework to analyze the knowledge creation and diversion effects and their interaction. So this framework is a three-dimensional quality framework. Next, I want to provide more details about the three effects I just mentioned. So this study is built on collaboration theory and network theory, and we propose two key mechanisms for explaining the effect of knowledge international collaboration on research quality in the field of public administration, the knowledge creation effect and the knowledge diversion effect. Okay, knowledge creation refers to the process of generating, developing, and integrating new knowledge into existing frameworks or applying it to practical use. So collaboration can enhance this process by bringing together diverse information, ideas, perspectives, skills, and resources. According to collaboration theory, effective collaboration is often based on the asymmetries of power, resources, and knowledge among participants in collaboration. And we propose the knowledge creation effect of international collaboration occurs through three key mechanisms: the supplementary mechanism, the complementary mechanism, and the collaborative innovation mechanism. So what is the supplementary mechanism? So this mechanism place high emphasis on the additional support or enhancement to an existing research project, like some supplementary ideas and data. And those are important for performing rigorous and high quality research in the field of public administration. The second mechanism is the complementary mechanism. So this mechanism emphasizes the integration of scholars' different but complementary capacities and knowledge, such as the theoretical perspectives and techniques or skills about research method. The final important mechanism is a collaborative innovation mechanism. So this mechanism describes the disruptive knowledge creation by collaboration. And based on the perspective of combinatory novelty, the collaboration process can combine the ways of like thinking that were distant from each other and promote mutual learning. And those elements are important to produce like innovative, disruptive, and impactful knowledge. So, based on those theoretical bases, we propose the first hypothesis. Knowledge creation effect of international collaboration may lead to higher quality public administration research. Second, I'd like to introduce the second key mechanism. It is knowledge diversion effect. Based on the network theory, the most resourceful and productive or impactful scholars, so they are usually researchers with high centrality in the network. So those researchers are often like highly connected in the network or positioned in the core of the network, which allows them to control the flow of knowledge and information through the network's connection. So those productive, resourceful researchers, they can drive knowledge diversion within the network. And they channeling their knowledge capital into research outputs. Then they can influence the direction and impact of collaborative efforts. We assume that the knowledge diversion effect may occur in two stages: the network formation and the network maintenance. For the first stage, network formation. So we all know that social capital are important in network formation, which means that the social capital can increase the creation of new connection. And scholars with strong connections and high reputation. So those are the key factors, key elements, or representation of social capital. So those researchers are more likely to engage in and create co-authorship network. By using those existing connections, those researchers can create new connections and improve the network ties. So this is the first stage, network formation. For the network maintenance, so central actors, they are often very important in improving network consolidation and expansion. So in this process, those resourceful and productive researchers, they can like improve existing relationships because they can enhance trust and share goals, and they can create more effective governance. So they can promote knowledge diversion by developing and expanding networks so that they can attract like more knowledge capital to the network. Building on those theoretical like foundation, we propose the second hypothesis: knowledge diversion effects of productive scholars with high quality prior research may lead to higher quality public administration research. Okay, the final mechanism we propose is the effect of the alliance of giants. So, given the fact that like strong researchers like with higher quality or higher citation, in the past, they normally have like denser collaboration ties or links between the others. So their transaction cost in integrating complementary or supplementary resources can be low. And this might imply a higher like probability for stronger scholars to produce higher knowledge creation than others. So we further investigate the interaction effect between knowledge creation and knowledge diversion, and we propose the third hypothesis. The knowledge diversion effect may moderate the knowledge creation effect on PA research quality. So next, I'd like to introduce the framework we apply to evaluate research quality in the field of public administration. And we employ a knowledge use perspective. So as you can see from this figure, this figure illustrates a framework of knowledge use, research quality, and international collaboration. So basically, it explains how international collaboration influence research quality and the diverse dimension we focus on to measure research quality. In the middle between international collaboration and research quality, so there are like three key stages. The first one is knowledge acquisition, then knowledge production, then the final stage is knowledge diffusion. So knowledge creation is a transfer or a combination of conversion of different types of knowledge as like users practice, interact, and learn. So this is how we understand knowledge creation. And the knowledge creation process actually represent multiple processes. The first stage is knowledge acquisition, which means that the knowledge creation is based on the use of existing knowledge in creating a research article. Then the second step is knowledge production, which means that based on the existing knowledge, researchers they integrate existing knowledge and create new ideas. The final step is knowledge diffusion. It is the use of the article's knowledge by other research process and stream in the academia community. And if we look at the research quality dimensions, and we will find that we investigate or we evaluate research quality from the perspective of like intensity, speed, interdisciplinarity, and quality. Next, I'd like to provide a brief introduction about the data and methods we apply in this study. We focus on research articles published in the 48 PA journals indexed in the SSCI of the 2021 Journal Citation Report. And we retrieve like nearly 50,000 journal articles published in those PA journals. The core dataset for this study include more than 30,000 journal articles published between 2000 and 2022. We also add some supplementary data because we'd like to investigate the interdisciplinarity in knowledge acquisition. So we collect information of the more than 20,000 journals that cover more than 200 subjects indexed in SSCI and SCI of the 2021 Journal Citation Report. In this study, we focus on research articles authored by researchers in the Chinese mainland. And we define a research article by CM researchers as one of an address in the Chinese mainland. And finally, we identify nearly 900 journal articles by CM scholars. And in this article, the major study period is from 2000 to 2022. And we find that during this study period, nearly 60% of articles by CM researchers had international co-authorship. So this figure provides the number of articles by CM scholars over years, and we can see like a striking increase in recent decades. Before the 21st century, it is evident that it was rare for CM scholars to publish in international PA journals. But since the 1980s, so we can see China's PA community experienced like continuous internationalization, and the CM researchers published in an increasing number of research articles in the international PA journals. So this figure can become a sign of increasing research excellence for CM scholars. And let's move to figure 3. So it shows the fraction of internationally co-authored articles by CM researchers during the study period. And we can find, compared to single authorship or domestic co-authorship, international co-authorship has become a dominant pattern for CM scholars in their research publication in PA journals. And we can also see a boom in international collaboration for CM scholars. Figure 4 shows the source countries or regions of the international collaborator for CM scholars. And we can find that a majority of the international collaborators are based in the United States, and some regions like Chinese Hong Kong and Chinese Taiwan, and also some traditional Western country like UK, Australia, Netherlands. So those are the traditional powerhouse in public administration. Next, I'd like to introduce the dependent variables in this study. So actually, we construct the research quality framework, and we identify 3 key stages for knowledge creation, and we propose 12 dimensions of quality indicators for each CM article. For the stage of knowledge creation, we have 5 dimensions, including intensity 1, the number of references cited by an article; intensity 2, the proportion of referenced journal articles; speed 1. So this indicator represents the average number of years between an article's publication year and the publication year of the reference cited within that article. So this indicator actually can measure the newness of knowledge employed in CM articles. Interdisciplinarity one, the fraction of cited SSCI indexed journals that are not from the PA journals, and the internationality one. So this indicator represents the proportion of cited reference from the 48 PA journals that are co-authored by non-CM researchers. For the second stage, knowledge production, we propose two indicators, journal impact factor and journal ranking. So those two indicators are used to measure the quality of knowledge production. For the final stage, knowledge diffusion, we propose like 5-dimension. Intensity 3, the number of citations an article received. Speed 2, the average years between an article's publication year and the years it is cited by the 48 PA journals. So this indicator is used to measure how fast an article gets citation. And the internationality 2, the fraction of citing journal articles that are published in non-48 PA journals. Internationality 2, the fraction of citing journals in PA journals that are authored by non-CM researchers. And the final indicator, internationality 3, the number of countries based on the citing articles corresponding authors. So to capture or to measure the international collaboration, we employ a binary variable to indicate whether a research article is co-authored by a CM researcher and researchers affiliated with institutions located outside the Chinese mainland. To measure the diversion effect, we introduce a variable prior research to proxy the average prior research quality of all authors in an article. It is measured by the average number of articles that are published in the PA journals in the past 10 years. So for proposing this indicator, actually we consider the time window. Then we generate an interactive term between the above two variables to test if there is an effect of the alliance of giants. So the equation 1 is used to estimate the 12 research quality indicators. And we also include a set of control variables to account for the possible confounding factor, including the team size, the first and a variable and a binary variable if the corresponding author or first author is a CM scholar, and also we control the grant support. We incorporate year fixed effects in this equation to account for some variation over years. So this table shows provides the summary of statistics for all the variables in this study. Then I will provide the key results in this study. So this table shows the research qualities for all articles, and we compare all the indicators in the first period and the second period. And we can find that articles in the recent decade have higher research quality. Then we also shows the comparison of research qualities for international collaboration paper and the non-international collaboration paper. In general, we find that the t-test results suggest that the international collaboration research article have higher research quality. Next, I'd like to present some regression results. So table 5 provides the estimated effect of international collaboration on 12 research quality indicators. And we find that the regression results provide support for both the creation effect and the diversion effect. If you look at like this row, you will find the coefficient for the international collaboration, this variable. And if you look at this row, it shows the coefficients for the author's prior research quality. Although both of them actually works for explaining the effect of international collaboration, we find that the effect size is relatively weak for the creation effect, but much stronger for the diversion effect. So this result suggests that the effect of international collaboration and most of the effects of international collaboration can be explained by the self-selection of the productive, resourceful researchers in international collaboration. In other words, more capable researchers, they are more likely to participate in international collaboration. And based on their high quality social capital and knowledge capital, they make the knowledge creation of the team more impactful or of higher quality. So this is a result caused by their high capabilities or high abilities. Then we find that the effect, then we find interactive effects between the knowledge creation effect and the knowledge diversion effect. But such effect only exists in two quality dimensions, the internationality one and the internationality two. So we plot the interaction effect between international collaboration and an author's prior research quality on the two research quality dimensions I just introduced. And we can find that for non-international collaboration paper, so when the research authors apply high prior research quality, then their impact will be lower for the non-international collaboration paper articles where their research authors with lower prior research quality. But it is opposite for the international collaboration, which means that in the international collaboration team, the authors who occupy higher prior research quality can like enhance the impact of the paper. But probably we need like more insights to further investigation to explain so why this interaction like effects exist in this direction. Okay, I will wrap up with my talk. This study basically asks a question about whether international collaboration in public administration research improves research quality. And based on collaboration theory and network theory, we propose like two key mechanisms that explain the effect of international collaboration. The first one is knowledge creation effect, and the second one is knowledge diversion effect. And our findings suggest that international collaboration actually, the knowledge creation effect actually plays a minor role to explain the effect of international collaboration. And knowledge diversion effect seems to be the major mechanism for explaining the effect of knowledge of international collaboration on research quality of public administration research. Yes, and those are the major findings are listed on this slide. Okay, so this is my presentation, and welcome any comments, feedback, and suggestion, or yeah, that's all. Thank you.